Is a photograph considered sufficient evidence of a valid driver's license by law enforcement? It's crucial to understand the implications of not having your physical driver's license while driving and what options may be available to you. Having a picture or photocopy on hand might help things out. Let's find out how. First and foremost, it's important to note that every person operating a motor vehicle must carry a valid driver's license while driving on public roads. Failing to do so is illegal in all states, with a few exceptions for specific occupations such as military personnel, paving equipment operators, and farm equipment operators. However, the rules and regulations surrounding these exceptions may vary from state to state. Now let's consider the common scenario of forgetting your physical driver's license at home. In such cases, officers can often verify your information through the state's DMV database. This database provides crucial information, including the owner of the vehicle you're driving, whether the vehicle is wanted, and if the driver has any administrative penalties. In some states, police may accept a digital version of your license, but not a simple photograph. The key distinction between the two is that a digital license can be interacted with on a screen, featuring elements like holograms that mimic those on a physical license. Please note that while some states allow digital images of insurance documents to be shown on a smartphone, they may not accept digital images of driver's licenses. But what if you haven't just forgotten your license, but it's unavailable altogether? The penalties can be much stricter depending on the circumstances. For instance, there are correctable offenses, which usually result in a fix-it ticket when you simply forgot your license. However, the specific violations that fall under this category can vary by state. For example, California considers expired licenses and registrations as correctable offenses, whereas Utah does not. If you're cited for not having your driver's license and choose to show a copy to a police officer, you must later provide proof that you corrected the violation to have the citation dismissed by the traffic court. Failure to do so can result in fines or other penalties. Now, let's address the situation where you're driving after your license has been revoked. The severity of the consequences depends on whether your license has been revoked temporarily or permanently. Willful violations, which include driving on a suspended or revoked license, can lead to more serious penalties, including citations, arrests, and misdemeanor charges. Another violation category involves situations where the license has never existed, is damaged, expired, or contains outdated information. If a vehicle owner lends their vehicle to someone without a valid driver's license, they may be subject to fines, and the vehicle itself could be detained and towed to an impound lot. Finally, let's talk about how to reduce fines for failing to show your driver's license during vehicle operation. The fines for this offense, as well as for not having proof of insurance or registration, vary from state to state. In Florida, for instance, you can reduce your fine to a mere $10 if you provide a copy of the valid item, insurance, license, or registration, showing that it was valid on the date the citation was issued. In some cases, presenting a then valid license in court may lead to the dismissal of the ticket, similar to a fix-it ticket scenario. In summary, it's essential to remember that traffic police generally won't accept a picture as proof of a valid driver's license. Always make sure to carry the corresponding documents when operating a vehicle to avoid unnecessary fines and penalties. While certain situations may allow for verification through digital means, it's best to rely on your physical license to stay on the right side of the law.